Thank you guys for joining us. It is a recorded session, and the reason why we're not going live is because we're in your great studio, and this place has some dead spots.
It's like a bunker.
Yeah,
It's a bunker. It was built to withstand the end of the world.
and now we're starting our trek here.
Yeah.
And so, if you guys watched our interview some time ago with Tom Megalis, you know it was a magical one. And you can just go back on YouTube and check out the long form.
Oh, yeah, it is. How long is that video?
I think it's an hour.
An hour.
Hour.
Wow.
Beginning to end.
I hope people have the patience.
And enjoy what I believe is going to be a lot of yucking it up, because you and the place we're stopping, we're not even going to tell folks where we're going.
Yeah.
But the artists that we're going to be joining, you guys both really embrace, comic and comedian angle on things, right?
I guess we're kind of goofballs. It's like, this guy, and we can't tell who it is just yet, right? They're going to find out.
They're going to find out.
Yeah, but it's like, we do share that.
Yeah.
That it's like, I think you posted that. What did these guys share?
Yeah.
We like to laugh and we find the absurdity in most everything. And I think we are living in some weird, absurd times.
We are.
So this is a great time to make art and comedy or whatever else you want to make.
And your content has a lot of comedy built into it as well, and that's
because it's always like I run into people, and I was just telling you a couple stories, and stories and I said, no, those are real. When things happen, and they strike me as like, wow, I just met a crazy person, or not crazy, but just absurd or funny. I retell it, and I've had people say, does anyone ever get mad that you've just, and I go, no, and if they know that it's them, if I've said their name, no, people just go, oh man, I figured I'd end up in a video, but it's just kind of part therapy and part explaining how my art works, which is organic, I guess.
Yeah. We have that long form interview that we'll even connect it to the bottom of this interview, and we encourage you guys to go ahead and ask questions, make comments, have fun with it. And we are here in Tom Megalis' studio, and we're going to, essentially the whole plan today was we're going to grab the artwork that we drew a winner last time, and that was some time ago, but we're going to deliver that artwork today.
It's about time.
It's about time. And I absolutely love the fact, that we get to deliver it in front of the community, because I don't think we've ever delivered artwork. That's a lot of fun. Now, what I remember is your artwork has moved around, because that guitar was over here.
It might have. Well, it didn't move itself.
Yeah.
I mean, I moved it. It didn't do it like float.
Yeah, I heard this place was haunted.
Yeah, it might be. Old elevator workers. They got trapped here. But I've rearranged a little bit. Thanks for noticing. Right? I appreciate it.
It's kind of funny because I'm visual and spatial.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, oh, that was there. That was there.
Yeah.
And so I noticed those things.
And that's one of your favorite pieces up there, Clown Dad.
Clown Dad.
Yeah, Clown Dad.
Yeah, you see, that one's Clown Dad right over there.
That little greenish one.
Yeah.
And there's a story there about a clown. They can go search that out.
Yeah, we had, so when you watch the long form interview that we had together, you'll hear the entire story behind Clown Dad. And it's not only, it speaks to me, the story, but the artwork speaks to me as well. So
thank you. Yeah, it's funny how that word is like, I talked about that one time about art that speaks to you, and I've had people come in here and walk around and go, I say, well, looking for anything particular. I mean, it sounds like a clothing store line, but I have art on paper, art, different kinds. And the person said, no, I'm just looking for something that speaks to me. And they walked around and found something that kind of, and I thought that's an interesting phrase, because it means what? It means art that you relate to, right? It just kind of it finds you, right?
Well, the art chooses the owner, the purchaser.
Cool
it's and I believe that.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, I do too. I've seen it too many times where people say, "Oh man, this is the one. This is the one I really like," and they don't know why sometimes. You know? Yeah. And then there's usually a story behind most pieces, and I'll tell them that, and sometimes I'll go, "That's why." I get it. That connects now. It makes sense. Yeah.
All right. So as we're moving through Studio Megalis, and how many pieces would you say are in here? I mean, hundreds.
Yeah, I guess.
Hundreds of great work. Some huge work like this work behind me, and then I like your smalls too. Because I'm just gonna lay it down.
I got some small ones. I even do really teeny ones, which forces you to use different materials, and I love it. I love you should. I think as an artist you should do big, small, and never get kind of stuck in doing one thing because it kind of jars you a little bit.
Yeah. Now.
What's puppets?
Yeah, so puppets. I recognize a few of these puppets.
Yeah, man, huh? Well, here's my dad puppet.
Yes, sir. I like the video. You like the video? The video is the best thing. Go get a real job, mister.
Yeah, he would say that to me. And my mother.
Oh, you made puppets of your parents?
Well, I had to because I had to do. I use my stories as material. Like growing up. But a lot of these are like not a lot of them, but this was on Nickelodeon. This was on a show called The Amanda Show.
That's how an eyeball just flew out.
Yeah, an eyeball flew out.
Okay.
I don't think it's hers. It's a caveman's.
Yeah, caveman's.
Yeah, the caveman's got like no eye, just one eye.
They did better with one eye. Got ripped up by a T-Rex.
And I remember
Greek priest, little Greek priest. Yes, sir. I blessed this house 5 times. It still do no good.
So anyway.
And you also had some MTV, stop motion MTV.
Yeah, I used to.
I grew up on that '90s craziness.
I tell you what, man. We might have talked about this last time, but the '90s, when I was starting to do a lot of stop motion, was a time when MTV, Comedy Central, they let artists, especially MTV, do work. They would just give us money, like animators that did animation on their own, and it was usually kind of crazy film animation. My stuff was pretty raw, but back then they were like, great, awesome, then just do that. And now I think it's harder now, unless you just do it for yourself, or just put it up yourself on YouTube or whatever. But back then they actually gave us money to do, so we did a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah. And I recall, I recognize a few of these.
Here's a fish. Well, he has one eye too, but that was Mr. Carpathius from a thing called Emmett Freedy, which was on Nickelodeon. I don't know. There's I don't know if there's some MTV. Well, wait a minute. There was.
I think last year there was MTV, but I'm not. I was looking around.
Now this guy was on MTV. He was an MTV puppet. It was a thing on. It was called Symbols, but it was about religious symbols and how kind of Jewish Christianity and all that were mixed up, and we're all one. At the end of the thing, it became a big peace sign. It was just like a really sort of.
And that was one of the.
He was
one of the characters.
A Hasidic fella who was just making a big star, and then it was torn down to make another image of, and then again another image of a Buddha, and then it was finally like lightning struck from God above and made it a peace sign. So that was called. I was on like I don't know what that was called, but it was I did a bunch of stuff on MTV that was on Cartoon Sushi, on Free Your Mind. Those are some of the promos that I did.
And look, I mean, I didn't even realize you got a bunch of puppets back there.
Oh, they're everywhere, man. It's
They're
a puppet graveyard. Yeah, the guy with the has the teeth down there. He was on MTV. Another one. So I think on Eat. I don't know, man. I've done. I don't.
You lose track, right? I mean,
I love doing animation, man. It moves. It's like, but it's a very. I don't want to say it's a low. I was gonna say lonely and kind of just boring, tedious work.
Yeah.
But I mean, any artist like that. I think the people that like to kind of work alone and are sort of reclusive or whatever, or control freaks, they gravitate towards stop motion animation and painting. I think. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to analyze it, Roger. I mean, just crazy people going.
But I have a hypothesis, right?
I have a hypothesis.
Easy for me to say.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Tuesday at 7,
Yeah.
we gather together, mostly live, but we're recording this time. And when people share those videos, what we do is we draw a winner the next week.
Wow.
And so what we're doing is we're taking the winner of the Tom Megalis artwork, and we're going to drive it over to him.
We're
and we're just going to give it to him, you know,
doing
here recorded. So
What if he doesn't expect us and he's got a shotgun?
I don't know.
Then what do we do?
I don't know. I mean, we are
Duck.
here. We are here in an area that you probably should let people know you're coming.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Not just bargaining.
You know what though? I just gave you some little Asian candies. If anybody's in Cleveland, I mean, my studio is in Asian Town. This is the greatest area.
Yeah.
The food is amazing. The little shopping centers. Yeah. I don't want to blow the cover on it that this is like the big up and coming Cleveland area, but it might be.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. So I know that.
Yes. What are we doing now? What are we
You
doing
know what
now?
we need to do is before we do anything further, as Craig works his way over here,
Craig, the magic cameraman.
a couple weeks ago,
Ooh.
Emily
Yeah.
Zalkowski, I think that's how you say her name. I don't know that I ever said it.
I don't know. You
But
told me her art's amazing. I'd love to
She's
see
an
it.
amazing artist,
Yeah.
and she is giving away a piece of artwork that is a raven. It's colorful and it's moving, but if you
very
share,
cool.
and I think like several thousand people watched her interview.
Oh.
And if you shared that interview, your name is in this hat. So we're gonna pick
Wow.
a name for Emily's artwork
Wow.
here. Go
Wow.
ahead and,
Wow. This is it. The name
this is it.
I went for it. Cheryl Bondra. Cheryl Bondra.
Cheryl.
Come on down.
Congratulations.
That's
We'll make
big.
sure that you get this as well.
Wow.
Cheryl is a neighbor from when I grew up.
What?
She was a neighbor from when I grew up. So you know,
Where'd you
back
grow up?
Independence.
Independence.
I mean, that was before Rockside was this big main thoroughway. My friends lived on Rockside Road, and
Really?
back in the '60s and '70s.
So Rockside was not a big thoroughfare kind of hobnob and FedEx,
No.
you know, McDonald's,
None of
land of the Cavaliers.
Yeah,
Because now it's Cavalier Lane.
yeah.
Yeah, man. And you know what? As we're taping this, recording this, this is Cavalier night.
Hey,
We don't know what's going to happen right now. We don't know what happened. They're playing Boston.
and I think if we win this game, aren't we tied for the most consecutive wins in a row?
It's already tied at 15.
Tied at 15. So
So tonight is, if this works, beat Boston, it's 16-0. But as we're taping this, we don't know what's happening yet. We have to wait. We're going to wait.
Yeah. Well, what's cool is this is just a little special fact. Helen Welsh, who's also a member of the Tuesday 7 community,
Yeah.
is singing at the Cavs the next game. I think it's Thursday.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought
She's
I
opening
was-
up with the national anthem.
I thought I was doing that.
Oh, say,
In Greek.
can you see it upon me?
I don't know. She's better than I am, so she got the job.
All right, so we are gonna head down and the artwork, the giveaway artwork.
It's right
Oh,
here.
Okay, right inside. Is it the tube?
It's in a tube. Well, it doesn't have an end on it, so I got to hold it upright so it doesn't fall out into the wet water.
Sounds
wet water,
good.
that's redundant.
Well, follow us. We're gonna get in the car. We're gonna keep
Let's do
recording,
it.
and we're gonna
Let's do it.
We're gonna call and
Let's do it.
anything we need to do before getting out of here.
No, I mean, I guess I'm
We're gonna come back here.
I'm going to come back. You're going to bring me back, so I'll just leave the power on. You know, and then, oh man, this is crazy, guys. I
love
can't
the
believe we're doing
space.
this.
So what do they think about you just hanging your work up and they probably love it. Like you'll be you'll be in some big studio gallery famous, and they'll be like,
Wow.
this was where Tom Megalis spent.
Wow, that's really nice. You've got big plans for me. I do. Thanks, man.
This looks a little sketchy.
Yeah, well, it is, isn't it? Yeah, this is high voltage. Don't touch. Ow! No, that's not. That is what a bad joke that is. You don't want to get anybody hurt. Watch your step. This is a 100-year-old building. It's like a bunker. We have great signage here. Down studio up there. I guess they say that this is where was Valentine's Day Massacre. You know, the mobsters they shot. No, I don't think it was here. It was here.
Well, when I saw that guitar, that left the one wall and got hung on the other
Yeah.
wall, I mean, there has to be an explanation behind
I
it.
thought it was like. Yeah. No, but this is what's great about Cleveland. These kinds of spaces.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, it's like, oh, look how nice it is out here.
It is a beautiful man. I was
It is
gonna
beautiful.
wear a hoodie, and I'm like,
No, I love this building. This. Oh yeah.
Oh, wow, we're still rolling. This is no joke. This is live. This is going down as it happens.
yeah, this is gonna be kind of a fun. Alright, have this as well.
All right. What is this, a Toyota RAV?
This is there's a brand new. It's a hybrid cross.
What is this?
It's one step down. I have a RAV at home.
Yeah.
But we have this cross because it's one step smaller.
One step
and it gets
smaller than a
like-
RAV.
Yeah, and it gets
I
like
didn't know they had one.
I don't know, like 48 miles to the gallon.
Oh,
It's
man.
a hybrid, so
It's a
got-
hybrid electric and, right?
Yeah. You don't have to plug it in at all, but it goes.
I didn't know about this car. What's it called?
A Toyota Corolla Cross.
Whoa! I'm going
Yeah.
to get something like this. I like
Now
it.
you know. Oh,
All right, so there we go.
Let me turn this up here.
We're going, to the right here. You can, and then to the right on St. Clair.
So we're going.
Yeah, this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Leaving the Megalis studio
Yeah.
complex.
1400 St. Clair.
Yeah, and then we're
Or
going
no,
to
36.
East 36th
East
Street.
36th.
Yeah, and yeah, I was thinking about doing a little.
You know what? If you don't plug in, we're gonna hear you.
we're gonna hear me. Oh yeah.
And
yeah.
believe me, you are safe.
Yeah.
But we don't want.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the. Yeah, it's gonna keep going like we're going on in an elevator.
Yeah.
Oh,
There
wow.
it is.
Oh, that goes.
All right.
Okay, so we're going down here.
I know that we were 1 minute from your studio
Yeah.
to the next studio.
Yeah, close to it, right?
Better turn on our lights so that.
So this is Siam Cafe. Have you ever been over here? This is like a nice.
I absolutely love.
Siam's good.
The food is excellent.
And then Slyman's famous corned beef is back there. Their sandwich, their whatever there is, their famous
Yeah.
thing.
I have this box here for another reason.
Oh, that's another reason.
Yeah. We're coming up here real close. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to. We're gonna have when we pull up. We've been instructed
Oh, this
to
is
call.
Oh, this is
how
secret.
we- the secret message.
This is a
Call, and then I understand that a door will open.
Yes.
And we'll know what to do next. Right.
Well, we're gonna have to follow these directions because I just hope it's not a trap.
All right, we're
All
coming
right,
up
yeah,
close, right?
It's coming up. Wait, hold on. Don't go too fast. I think it's right here. Is this it? Yep. Yeah, this is it here. Oh. And that is the door right there.
All right.
This
We're
is
going
it.
to. I don't think we're hanging out. Do you have a phone?
Yeah, I do. I have it ready.
You ready?
Ready to go.
Can you see it?
I can't see it.
Yeah. Can you see it now? We can't give away the secret phone
No,
number.
no, no. You can't do that. I mean, he must. I bet he senses us already here.
I bet she does.
He's got a camera.
Okay, I see it.
Did you get it?
Yep.
Now we wait.
Hi, this is Craig Lux. I'm Roger Miller's friend. We're out front.
Roger
All right,
Miller's
thanks.
a famous singer.
Bye.
I know. I mean, you know, there's a clear delineation behind folks who know who Roger Miller was and folks who don't.
Well, my son knows who he
Yeah.
is. It's like he's a famous singer.
Yeah.
Well, didn't he do like trailers for
That was him.
man? Yeah, right, yeah. Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
This is us. Those cigarettes I got time. Yeah, that was him, right?
King of the road.
King of the road.
Now, for those of you who have been here, you'll know who is the winner of this artwork.
Oh my God!
And we're just gonna shut off.
I can't
And,
believe this. Oh, ow, ow! Look at this. Look at us. This is like a video production.
Yeah, I know.
This is still rolling. It's following us the whole way.
Nice.
I didn't hang out for this. How you doing?
Man, yeah, come on in. Yeah.
So in case you haven't figured out who the winner of this artwork is, It's Loren Nagi. We were here.
Congratulations!
Congratulations!
Thank you. Unbelievable.
And
how tall are you now? You're very tall. Oh, you're on a thing. I thought
6'5".
I thought you were. I say he is a tall fella.
we were
Come on in.
For those of you now.
Hi, how are you?
The really cool part.
Cameraman, I'm Loren.
Loren,
I'm
this is
Craig.
fun.
Oh, you got the heat nice and blasted.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure you guys didn't get cold. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you. Let me get some air on my head. This is hot. You have it hot here, man.
Yeah, I came here late today, so I blasted the heat because it was chilly. I turned the heat on my
It's
way.
like
Yeah.
we didn't have a furnace for like about 3 weeks in our house, and I thought no big deal. It's like, and then I'm burning firewood. It was like I knew that I could never survive. It's fixed now. I had to wait till I get a guy to get a part, a control board. But I realized that I could never have survived back in those, because I'm burning wood. Then finally I'm in the garage going, what else can we burn here? And my wife's like,
Bills.
furniture. Yeah, I said bills. Yeah, I was just like,
Gas bill.
yeah, I'm just burning everything that was in the house. I can't take. I thought I would have survived about 3 days in
Yeah.
the wilderness.
Yeah.
You know. So anyway, that's my story.
Nice.
Oh, wait.
We have two things
Yeah.
to present here. One is that most of the time I just mail people their winnings. And I'm like, Lauren and I have been talking about getting together and have some drinks, have some dinner. I'm like, I'm just going to give it next time we get together. And it just never happens. So this is actually a giveaway. You had actually won, what did you Steffi's giveaway. And she is a creature. I mean, she's a really great artist.
Yeah.
But she also keeps creatures, animals, birds, spiders.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember
Yeah.
that.
So this
Birds,
is Steffi's.
spiders.
Yeah, this is Steffi's giveaway. This is feathers.
Feathers.
Yeah. And I'm like, when that giveaway came up, I'm like, this is probably gonna appear in some type of.
He's gonna put it into something.
I have many hats.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna have to do something else with it too. Nice.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
And what kind of feathers are these? You know?
I think it came from her bird. And I would say it was a raven, but we're gonna have to.
that does the
yeah.
raven art?
Oh,
Yeah.
this is explanation here. I'll
Yeah.
read it.
Oh, here it is.
Congratulations on winning these feathers. They belong to Mr. Megalis' head.
Oh.
I plucked them.
That's where it went.
They belong to my African pied crow raven named Jasper. The scientific name is Corvus albus, which translates to white raven or white crow, even though his feathers are black.
Oh wow, throwing us off.
This is in reference to the white neck and chest feathers, which I obviously did not get. This bird has, because they come from a non-native bird, they are 100% legal to own. Usually everything I do is illegal anyway.
Yeah.
You're okay here.
We're okay. Anyway, legal to own. These birds are true ravens, but due to their smaller size in comparison to other raven species, they are more like crow-sized ravens. Hence why in English they're named pied crows. Which means foot, doesn't it? Pied? Pied? The pied?
Yeah, I think so.
Despite every other language calling them pied ravens. Enjoy Steffi Instagram. Cool.
Wow.
That's exciting.
That is cool.
What was crazy, because Craig, you were filming when
yep.
Steph was she walks in, she goes, I'm ready for my interview, she has some big totes. And it felt like I was on a Steve Irwin thing, because she like opened it up and also spiders walking around her house.
Yeah,
Tarantula.
She's an interesting one.
She's great, but what she also does in addition to like taking
I
these
love
out
that.
to parties,
Yeah.
child gathering, she educates them, but she also uses them for she runs them out. She kind of wrangles her animals for music videos and television stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and so some of her spiders and other critters and snakes and whatever appear on. I think some of the mushroom stuff was had some of her creatures.
This is proof that you bring out the crazies, you and Steffi. Not me, of course.
No.
I was wondering.
We've come for help.
So Steffi, thank you for, first of all, for
Thank you,
sharing.
Steffi, thank you, Steffi.
And I'm going to definitely look up on your Instagram site, and I'll treasure these feathers and do something interesting with them. Who knows, you might get something back in return.
Oh my gosh.
But there was something else that we were delivering, and that is a giveaway from Tom's. I think your name was drawn twice over several years, and we're delivering them both now.
I have a secret way of, I use extra large pieces of paper for my name to put in the hat.
Putting that.
I
Multiply inside the hat?
I telepath this larger piece of paper with extra folds in them, so they're hard not to grab.
Wow.
You know what's weird is we have one other guy who wins all the time. Now, check his name out. He always wins. I don't know. He tells me. So Tony Bianco. I'll just say it. Tony Bianco's like, I manifest my winning, and I manifest my winning. I see it, and I think we pulled his name 3 or 4 times, and his name's in there. And I'm like, if he wins again, if he wins again, I'm gonna feel like it's fixed.
It's fixed. Like the Tyson
I
fight.
manifest dirty laundry and lots of bills, and you should see the pile of laundry.
You're doing well. You're really bringing it upon yourself.
Where's a good place to take a look at?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go in the other room, I guess. I mean, any place is good.
Pearl drum?
Yeah.
Are you playing tonight?
Oh, I don't know about that. This is all Rogers call here.
Yeah, my gosh. These curtains are some of my favorite things. They're like, it
Feels like high school.
Yeah, it's like theater.
High school
set.
drama.
It's a theater set.
Yeah.
Now this is a
Yeah,
spot.
look at this.
Yeah.
I imagine you've had some gatherings down here that are probably memorable for those who have
Yeah.
attended.
Actually, more of my places were in more of my openings were in the other place I had on West 25th Street, but I sold that, and I actually came here. I really mostly hide in here.
Yeah, you don't want to have gatherings.
But I've had a lot of. But anyway, I'm going to start having gatherings.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
should.
By the way, does anybody need a glass of water or anything like that?
Whiskey, beer, what else?
Well, look,
I'm actually good.
I think
Right.
that's very nice of you.
I'm gonna grab water for myself.
Yeah,
Okay.
good.
Are you good with the water?
You need
No, I'm
water?
good. Thanks. I'm
Okay.
fine.
That's
Good.
very
Thank you.
nice. Look, it's got a whole kitchen here.
You know what? You see that craziness back there?
Uh huh.
That's that.
Yeah.
That's the sphere. Now,
This here, put that on my head.
You know what that is?
Oh, no, it's I don't.
Yeah, you don't want to know. That it is actually. This is.
come back there and check that out.
No, it's not. Is
This
it?
is my brush here.
Well, jeez.
Yeah, I remember this on the news.
Stick it on there.
Mhm.
Maybe the worst.
Yeah, I look like you.
Absolute. So what is this crazy sphere thing that's in the corner?
Right here. Let me turn on the light.
Oh, this is one of your better hats. Nice.
Yeah, that's a good hat.
Oh, that is a good hat.
That is a good hat.
Where's my little light switch here? Did I turn light on inside?
Yeah.
So there's a bed in there. And oh, sorry.
I just bring the mic close.
Oh. Hi. So that's called emo, which is home spelled backwards.
Emo.
And it's made out of parts of houses that were demolished. And it's sort of, it was a statement confronting homelessness. Because I always ask, why do we have all these empty homes in all these cities? And then we have homeless people. So that was sort of, it's a home. It looks like our Earth, a home. Has a bed in it like a home. And I used it as a home when I toured in it. It's on a trailer right now, and I pulled it with my car, and then I went to different cities and lived in it. It's sort of like you would camping.
Yeah.
And then I ate at nice restaurants, like a fraud. But anyway,
But you traveled, and
Yeah, I traveled
Is
and I
it
stayed.
true? Is it
That
true
already
that
knows
you
a
are
little
in
bit.
Ripley's
I
panel
am.
on Ripley's Believe It or
Ripley's,
Not?
yes, Ripley's Believe It or Not, and also it was in front of the Trump Tower, and I have pictures of that. And also, actually, my Facebook page has that in front of Trump Tower on it. And there's some. Oh, and USA Today did a 4-minute video with me in that thing, so I have a video of that.
I remember seeing that
Yeah.
video.
It was a
When
fun
he was
video.
explaining it to me. Yeah.
Yeah. So and it has a hatch door that closes, and I can lock it with a little latch.
You got heat, H
In there?
Yeah, it's like.
No, I keep the heat in here for you.
I was gonna say.
That's my air conditioner.
Yeah, that's your Man, that's
Central air.
You could actually say, listen, that's where I want to be buried in this. Well, I guess they'd have to do it, right? If you said like, this is it, put me in that.
The funny thing is I at one point signed up for Airbnb, and I rented that out.
No, you didn't.
Yes, somebody came. They stayed in there for the night.
They stayed in here, but they were in there.
But they weren't there. They stayed in there
That's
for the night.
awesome,
And then
man.
I gave them coffee and donuts in the morning.
And what'd you charge for that? What's a nightly rate?
I don't remember, but 200 something maybe.
I spent $200 to hang out down
And
here.
were you here with them?
I slept in the other room.
Now, did you say like, hey, good night? You want to?
Yeah.
Did you say like a little story or something before you go to bed?
We chatted. I didn't have a story. I should have brought you here for that. That would have been extra charge.
$25.
Yeah.
All right.
$25. You hear a story from him for a good night story.
Yeah, a little good night.
That would have been worth it.
Yeah,
It would have been.
I think so.
Oh my
that's
gosh.
that's my rate. Next time.
Yeah, next time. Like, the rate will go up a little
Roger's
bit.
my agent.
And then we can videotape it for even an extra charge.
Jeez, you're a moneymaker.
But you know what? There is something important, and I want to pick your brains here. Let's open this. Now I'll pick your brains.
Well, it's already kind of open. There's no top or bottom to it.
Nice.
So it's a. You won this. It's a print. I don't know if it's a subject matter you like, but I mean, you did win it, so you could always regift it. Don't people do that sometimes?
They do. But
It's a print, but it's hand in hands.
Guys, this is a print that you did?
Yeah, it's of one of my pieces, and I painted into it. So it's
I
actually,
love it.
So it's actually
Look
hand
at that.
enhanced.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, I used to go down to Sanibel a lot. Did you used to go there?
Oh yeah.
Sanibel.
Oh, the
and
great-
Captiva.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man.
Sanibel had the best shells.
Well, it's
Well, thank you. I'm so happy to win that.
Oh yeah. Well, of course you did. You won it.
You know, I also, here, you want to see something else? Come
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
Come on,
What's
here.
going on?
I have I'm not even going to say,
What is it?
wasn't that.
Huh? Oh, you did buy something. It did. Is it back? It looks like that. Is it backwards?
I think,
No, that is it.
but that,
It looked like that, but it had a face. It
it
wasn't
had a
that.
face. No, it wasn't. I know the piece that I have from yours is somewhere, but it's somewhere.
What
I can't
happened?
remember where it
I
is
did
somewhere.
remember that.
Yes, no,
Yeah.
I was thinking it was over here. That's why I came over here.
You're like,
I see why
is
you
it
did
that?
because
Yeah,
you
that
have
looks like
nice
a. I hate to say that, but it looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a buffalo
No,
strip.
but yours is somewhere.
It doesn't look like a buffalo strip.
No.
Yeah, that is. I do remember. It's a face. It's
Yeah, a mask. Like
Yeah, where is it? It's
Anyway,
gone,
I'll
it's
have
gone.
to find it. No, it's not gone. I own it. I mean, it like could be ready to hang in my ready to hang area or whatever.
It's on deck, ready to hang. Yeah. You have so much stuff here, Loren.
I have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here.
You know, like with all that.
Well, thank you. Thanks for acquiring that. Now this is like a gallery. It's like a gallery studio, creative space, gambling arena.
Gambling area. Gambling your life when you come in here.
Yeah.
We had a couple questions.
Yes.
And that was some of the things. I mean, besides your studios being
Can I
1
put this-
minute
Can I put this
apart.
hat on?
Yeah.
I just want to try it on because my head's cold now.
Nice.
What do I look like? Do I look like almost like a Greek vaudevillian or something?
Oh, yeah. Yan naman support. Yan na kasi. Long tiganes.
What do I look? I look like a puppet in a way, don't I?
A little
This
bit.
is stupid.
A little bit, but it,
Like, is this a stupid hat on me?
No, it looks good on you.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. It looks like you could use a hair size bigger.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Okay, let's take it
See,
off.
not me.
Yeah, try it.
Oh.
Yeah, what's
The feather.
The feather. Let's see that. Oh, that fits perfect. That fits perfect. Oh yeah, that's the look. All right, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
I saw like a box back there, and it had like hats and other like you've got all kinds of stuff that you're just ready to.
Yeah, you hats here?
I thought it was was there no picture? Wait, let me.
What is
wait.
it? What's happening?
Caps, hats, and clothes.
Oh yeah. These are my little folders. So if I'm looking for hats or something, I find them in there. And if I'm looking for, I want to get a scooter. So these are scooters. They're sort of my filing system, if you will.
So
I'm a weird like collector.
reference for all kinds of stuff.
Yeah. Yes. And I have too many things going on in my life. So I have these little stations, like, oh, nice. Say, where'd you get that ugly shirt?
You know what?
What's the matter with that shirt?
I
I'm glad you said that. That's my shirt.
I
Yeah,
like
and
that
you know,
shirt.
and it's signed.
Yeah, see?
I like that shirt.
Yes, I know. I was being sarcastic. It's a beautiful shirt.
Yeah, I didn't know you made shirts. Another example of
Yeah, that's my hatching. See the hatching on that? It's kind of like the hatching on that sphere up there.
Oh yeah.
You
Which
see- you see
the
the,
last time I was here, you were talking about your big sphere, the metal one.
Yeah.
Which was it's kind of still in process.
In flux, yeah. We
Flux.
can get to that. But now, one other thing to say, I lost my train of thought. Oh, I have little sections for things like this table here. Just has little things, notes and things that I'm going to do in the future. You know, like there's different spheres and geodesic domes and just stuff in here. So it's like office. This is my office, by the way, right here.
Yeah.
And then over here is this is my area where this is the catch-all desk where whatever I'm working on, I can come here and work on it. For example, these are my website folders. I'm working on that now. Then over here, this is my drawing area. So this is where I do sketching and drawing and figures and more, things like that.
Now, are you still kind of facilitating a drawing group down at, or?
Actually, that's sort of a little bit, they wanted me to keep it going, but it got complicated.
Yeah, so.
So it fizzled a little bit. Now they're gonna try to keep it going. It was called the Brown Hoist Studio Masters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I did some sessions there for a while, and then what happened is I had to pay a certain amount for the space, and then I was having not enough attendees.
Yeah.
So then I was paying for the extra. And then I also didn't want to have to always be there. That was the purpose I did it there and not here. I wanted sort of a drawing group to just go to.
Yeah.
So now I'm just going to go to drawing groups.
Yeah.
It's easier. I'd rather make the art than run the group. But now they have a group over there, so I can go draw. I pay just like everybody else.
Yeah.
So that's that.
And so you do your drawings here, and I think that's where we originally connected with each other. I think I just came across your name in one of the drawing groups. So it might have been the Pretentious Cleveland Portrait Artists.
Yeah.
During COVID.
Yeah. I used to draw with them a little bit, and I also was a model for them.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm trying to learn music at an old age. That's sort of like teaching it's like teaching a 15-year-old dog
To fly?
not eat,
Oh.
to fly, or not eat the steak that's right in front of him. So it's tough.
It can't be learned though if you hit him on the nose.
Yes. Yes. Have you ever seen those dogs? They balance food on their nose and will wait until the dog, and then they go like this.
I was joking.
I have a dog. I
should've
brought my dog here, Rosie. She's very cute. She would have been.
What kind of dog is she?
She's half bulldog, half pug.
Oh.
So you know how they say owners look like their dogs?
Yeah. Is her nose flat? Yeah, you like that.
When I chase cars, it sometimes gets flat. Parked cars.
Right up to the glass.
Whenever I chase a parked car, my nose sometimes looks like hers.
Well, you should have brought her in. I love dogs.
Yeah.
All right. So as I was kind of putting just a promo just to attract some attention to the folks watching the exchange of the artwork, I was like, what do these two artists have in common? And I asked a question not knowing the answers, but besides it being your studios being just
And
one minute apart.
obviously incredibly good-looking men.
Obviously.
What
And
else?
also very tall.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how tall you are, but I'm 6'5". You must be 6'8".
I'm growing, still growing.
6'4". He's 6'8". I'm an inch shorter than you.
It's the internet. This is all lies.
Really, we're actually taller than that, but we don't want to make people feel
We're supposed to be playing for the Cavs tonight.
Yeah.
What do we have in common? I don't know.
Comedy.
We like
We're
there's goofballs. Clearly.
We do not want to take things too seriously,
Yeah.
even interviews.
Well,
But those we do take more seriously than other things. Like
But-
the bills.
Oh,
These are my.
why are the bills here instead of like at your home?
Oh, this is my bills for here.
Oh.
So you see. So what I'm gonna do, I think the next time I share one of your videos,
Yeah.
I think the prize should be my bills.
The bills.
That's what
All right, we're gonna put a rubber band around them and share away.
Wait a minute, and whoever gets them has to pay them.
These are checks. You know them. Those are residual checks. Oh, wouldn't it be great to just get? Actually, I do. I don't want to brag or anything like that, but I get. I used to work on Mr. Rogers for a short time. Did I tell you that? No, I did puppetry and a voice for about a week until Mr. Rogers got sick of me and kicked me off. Literally, I was there about a week. But every so often I get a little Mr. Rogers Family Neighborhood check for the work I did.
Wow, that's cool.
It might be like $60, but I'm like, look, Fred's still giving me cash. It's kind of cool. So residual checks. That's get involved with an aging puppeteer.
Yeah. So now you are ahead of me in comedy because you've been paid for your work. You've taken voices and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm a new comedian. So I've been doing workshops and just doing them live. And I've gone to paid audiences, but I've never gotten a check for doing comedy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to have to sue them for that. No, actually, my goal is to get paid just one time is a goal.
Oh, yeah.
To be funny. I want to get paid. So
Then you're a professional.
and then I'm a professional. Right, exactly. Then I can say right now I'm not professional.
But I could pay you if I gave you $10 to just come
Professional.
at my show.
I like that. I like that. We can videotape. That might be another.
And then it's $10 or $20, whatever your fee is for.
Right.
How much time do you have?
For you, I'll probably charge double.
Okay, thanks. $40.
Yeah.
Would you have like a good solid 20
5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Solid 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Stand up, right?
Well,
Is
we
it
can even
stand-up
sitting down if you prefer.
Okay.
I guess we're standing now.
And-
Yeah, I do stand-up comedy. Yep. And oh, I forgot what I was going to say, but go ahead.
Yeah.
And what I would say as well is, and there's gonna be folks out here that are gonna come, they're gonna be like, oh, I know they both do this, but you guys create spectacle. That's my opinion, right?
Yeah.
Spectacle, right? And because I mean, if nobody knows that you exist, nobody knows are gonna know that
It'd be
you
like a tree
exist.
falling in the woods.
Yeah. So I mean,
Well-
you're gonna end up driving in front of Trump Towers and living in a piece of artwork.
Yeah.
You were also at the Whitney Biennial. Did you go to that one?
Oh, that's you know about my story on that one, don't
Well,
you?
you were like you wanted to. You were part of the work. You were underneath the bench.
So the Whitney Biennial is the largest, the most important art show you could ever be in. Okay. So from all of the artists in the world, how many artists do you think are in the world? Millions?
1.5 million.
They pick 80 of them. Okay. Now, of course, the 80 of them are the ones that they know.
Yeah, they live around New York.
They live around New York, right? So did they come and ask, like, come see me, my work? No. So I decided that it was and these artists get on the cover of Art in America magazine, their careers are set, they make big money, da-da-da-da. So I had a little rebelliousness against that. I believe that the system is rigged, and you have to go to this art school and write these kind of statements, and you have to go to Yale and this and that, to have a chance at being one of these 80 people that are art stars. So, and then they have curators who pick these people. So, and of course, I would love to be an artist in the Whitney Biennial. So I decided I'm going to be. So I curated myself into their show. And what it was a performance piece, and it had a bench that was basically the most simple bench. It went flat and down, and it was 6 feet long. And it was a bench in the galleries. They had several of them. So what I did is I came in there, I wrote a statement about the basically what I just explained to you, but in a nice statement form, that I am a performance artist, da-da-da. I curated myself into this show. And my work is a piece of art, and I put that on the bench. And then I went under the bench, and and the piece was called Shunned. So
Yeah.
I laid under the bench like this, and in the statement it also said, I believe that my art will attract more attention than most of the art in the show. That was in my statement. So
It's like manifesting
I
attention.
yeah. So I laid under the bench, and then all of a sudden people walk around the gallery like this looking, and then they spot me and they come over. And they're like this.
And now you're in the show.
And I'm in a show, and they get their phones out, and they're videoing. So then little by little, the crowd, the whole room was empty except around me. I was the star of the Whitney Biennial. So
For how long?
that was under there maybe 10 minutes. So the security guards came over, and the first thing they did was they read my statement, which had my name on it, of course. It said, "Mr. Nagi, could you please come out?" I just,
No, not coming out.
no, I didn't say anything. I just, like this. "Mr. Nagi, could you please come out?" Like this. Then the guy got his radio. Because I knew they weren't going to pull me out. That could have been, now they're touching me, and that could have been a lawsuit. Can you imagine Loren Nagi suing the Whitney Museum of American Art? Anyway, so I just laid there. Then the guy in my walkie-talkie. Then 4 security guards come around, and they're like all like this and like this. And I'm going, this is where I kind of got a little chick, and I went, am I going to be in jail tonight or what? I didn't know what happened. So I said, all right. So came out, walked away, and that was the end of my performance.
Oh, so they didn't follow you out. They didn't do
Oh no, they did. They said they escorted me out of the whole show.
Did you rip your?
I did take my statement. Yes.
Statement?
Yeah. I took
I
that.
think it's awesome. I think it's great.
So I'm one of 80 artists in the world that was in the Whitney Biennial that year.
Well, and that can go on your CV there, right? It's like
It is in my CV.
it is. In the Whitney Biennial, you were.
Why would I not put that in my CV?
Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We are not done visiting.
Oh, we're not done
We're just
visiting.
going to shut this off. We're
Oh
going to
my
keep on talking.
gosh.
But what we want to do is stop this so we can upload it tonight because we're not live. We're
Right.
We recorded the session, so
We're not dead though either.
Not dead.
This could break the internet. This one.
Yeah.
This is the one.
Thank you guys, and feel free to comment. And we'll go ahead and tag both you guys in this video too. So if you want to follow,
Yeah.
And any negative comments, we'll be looking for you.
yeah.
Oh,
there
we'll
you go.
find you. We'll roll. We're gonna get inside your big.
We got the Greek and the Middle Eastern guy here.
We're gonna buy you up.
Thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you, Emily, for providing the work, and congratulations, Cheryl, on being the next winner of Emily's work too. So we're getting it over to you, and thank you guys because you provided us laughs, exchange artwork. We've been here. We're gonna connect both of the long form interviews for both the Megalis as well as the Nagi interview because
Nice.
folks are gonna want to learn more about the long story, right?
And if you want to reach us, well, we're in the same part of the city. Our studios,
Asia Town, kind of.
Asia Town. So this is the place. I keep telling people, this is the place to come to. Don't you think?
I think artists should move into here more.
Yeah.
It's
Well, not-
happening.
not
There's a lot
in here.
Not in my space. No. None of those
But
creeps.
Asian Town, and also this is for people that sorry to make a tag
No, no.
plug here, but Cleveland is a great art city and is growing, and there's a lot of really great artists in the city. So if you're looking to get work, look around, ask around, because there's something for everybody, especially now during the holiday season.
And now I'd like to talk for another half hour about that.
About the t-shirt that I'm wearing, you can pick this up.
You can pick one of these up.
I'm just trying to pitch our
I love
work.
this t-shirt.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
a nice shirt.
Yeah, it raps.
That's all. I'm not going to talk anymore.
But what I will say is that I think that there's great, and here's just my humble opinion, and that is I think there's a great opportunity to be a Cleveland artist collector, artwork collector. Like so to say, because when we find Megalis' work, now you have a second piece.
It's here.
Yeah, and so I think there's something to collecting artists, well-known artists from Cleveland. And so don't buy something from Walmart or something out of Amazon.
No, and our work.
Think about golly, we
Or
should.
if you do buy something from Walmart, bring it over here and we'll touch it up.
Yeah. Well, but that's going to cost more than the piece. No, but it's. I think you're right about that. In art, the Cleveland art is. You were the Whitney Biennial. The work's just going up, people. If you buy it now, it's just going up.
It's like real estate.
Oh man, I don't know if that helped. I don't think I promoted us well. Sorry.
I don't know, because
You did though. Thanks, Ron.
listen, I am going to have hopefully both of your work at some point.
I think that's important.
Yeah. Thanks, man.
You're on my list to collect. So thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you. Nice to see you, everybody. Happy holidays.
Yep, happy holidays.